A year-end blessing ceremony was recently held in Xizhi, with principals from various schools being invited to attend. Tzu Chi volunteers went to Kunshan to send winter gifts to 27 sanitation workers and visit 84 households. Welcome to Taiwan Headlines. I'm Ruby Ng. Thank you for joining us. A year-end blessing ceremony was recently held in Xizhi. Principals from various schools were invited to attend, and they gained a lot from the event. Let's join them there.
In Xizhi's year-end blessing ceremony, Tzu Chi volunteers invited principals from various schools to attend. The booth at the entrance provides both fun and education for the participants. Inside the venue, the atmosphere is solemn. The participants also gain a lot after they prayed piously.
Throughout the whole process, I'm deeply touched.
Today, the year-end blessing ceremony is just like a port, and all the ships have come back to dock in.
Last year has been a very tough year. It has reminded us that we need to be grateful and love our planet more.
The event has led us to understand that everyone has love. It's just a matter of how you can express this love towards others.
Dharma Master Da Hui from Guangzhou Buddhist Temple has also attended the year-end blessing ceremony. He has been working together with volunteers to promote vegetarianism in the community for the past year.
The pandemic has caught everyone off guard. There's only one way to stop the pandemic. Dharma Master Zheng Yan has said that only by being a vegetarian can our hearts and mouth be purified and be kind.
For some people, they attend the year-end blessing ceremony every year. For Hu Yuhui, a total of 12 people from her family, spanning 3 generations, participated this year. They prayed for the doctor who did an operation on her mother.
We made a vow today to thank the doctor who led the operation on my mother, because my mother has been suffering hip bone issues for a long time.
Many people attended the event happily and also made good vows.
For children in Malaysia and China, it seems like if they cultivate the habit of eating vegetarian food since young, it would be very easy for them to get used to it.
As we say goodbye to the past, we're also setting new goals for the future. It is hoped that things will be better as years pass.
Dharma Master Zheng Yan went to Zhanghua to meet with family members of those who have donated their bodies as silent mentors. They shared the experience of losing a loved one and how they become stronger afterwards.
Having difficulty with her speech, Liang Yuxing, who was a former nurse at Taichung's Tzu Chi nursing home, suffered a heart attack which also affected her brain function. She has been working hard on recovering for the last 2 years under the care of her husband, Lin Shichang.
We have received countless encouragements and blessings from everyone.
Also right there, taking care of his other half is Zhang Zili, whose wife finally succumbed to cancer last month.
She told me when she passes, she doesn't want us to burn Joss paper, but instead use that money for donations.
When impermanence strike, family members are sad.
Though he was sick, his heart was healthy and sound.
Husband Shi Wenbing donated his property so volunteers can use it as a recycling station and was involved in the environmental mission. In 2019, he passed away from oral cancer and was able to fulfill his wish of becoming a silent mentor.
Towards the end, when the doctors let us know he can donate his body, he was very happy and maintained his body in the best condition for donation.
Her son passed away from leukemia at the age of 23. Yang Liming was able to move forward with the Master's Dharma in her heart.
He used his illness to inspire me. The Master's Dharma wisdom has really helped me.
Being an organ donor or donating the body to science really helps benefit society as a whole.
Also in Zhanghua, Tzu Chi's recycling station is not only a place to safeguard the earth, but also the second home for many senior Bodhisattvas. It is also a long-term care center managed by Tianzhong Tzu Chi office and the local government to care for the local seniors.
Yuanling Recycling Station began with 5 female volunteers and their determination to protect the environment.
Whatever car they can borrow, I'll drive it. Sometimes I can't reach the pedals, and I'll have to use a pillow as a booster.
Lai Mengli and Shi Shuying were brave to challenge themselves to keep up the recycling mission.
Females are not thought of as males, but as superheroes.
80-year-old Wang Yanzhu can do anything at the recycling station and is also asking the master to be young with her.
Masters, I want to invite you to age slowly with me.
It seems being a recycling volunteer at the Tianzhong recycling station has helped Zhang Guangxing's health.
The doctor couldn't find my tumor anymore and asked me how I did it. I replied, exercising and doing good deeds.
多做3事而已啊。
除了互老人有一个安身处，互伊有一个意念，感觉到讲，我老来吼，阁有价值呢，阁做一个袂去无路用的人。
The recycling station provides a warm home for the seniors, while the Tianzhong Tzu Chi office partners up with the local government to care for the community, as it is also a long-term care center.
Thank you, Master Zheng Yan, for gathering so many Xizhi volunteers in also caring for the residents of Zhanghua.
Volunteer Chen Shuxiang has brought her grandchildren to perform some music. As in such a large Dharma family, everyone is contributing in their own selfless way.
It has been 2 months since Typhoon Vamco swept through the Philippines. As the lives of the locals are returning back to normal, Tzu Chi volunteers especially went back to Marikina to collect bamboo corn bands from the locals, continuing the cycle of love.
2 months after Typhoon Vamco swept through the Philippines, Marikina City has regained its former looks. In the past, the angels in blue and white uniform only appear after a disaster. How come they reappear in the streets during a normal day? In fact, they have a special mission.
We have been visiting different barricades in Marikina to collect the bamboo corn banks from the local residents. The funds we collected will then be used to help others who are in need.
Local residents have returned the fully filled bamboo coin banks back to the volunteers. On this day, they have also set up the tables in open areas of the community to calculate the accumulated love.
In Marikina, there are a lot of people who are in need of Tzu Chi's assistance. No matter if it is after the disaster or those impoverished, Tzu Chi has always lent a helping hand. This is why we want to donate into the bamboo coin banks, because we too want to help others who are also in need.
When we head into the community to carry out house visitations, the locals will have a better understanding of Tzu Chi. This is why we are very happy and willing to carry out this activity. The Master has always taught us that we need to carry out charity works in our communities.
For the locals in Marikina, they have all become spiritually wealthy after they received Tzu Chi's assistance.
From being a receiver, they have all turned into givers. With that being said, the love in Marikina City is still growing day by day.
Tzu Chi is promoting vegetarianism on the Bohol Island in the Philippines. The local Chutians not only go meatless, but also learn how to make delicious dishes. They even make videos to share on the internet, attracting more young people to embrace vegetarianism.
To promote vegetarian food, many are starting with themselves, not only going to the market to buy vegetables and learning how to cook, as everyone wants to simply become vegetarian together.
I enjoy myself eating pure veggie meals, and also as a food tech student, I could promote this kind of advocacy by cooking and serving vegetarian dishes.
The Xizhis of Bohol Island promote a new trend of vegetarian food and record videos to share at a monthly networking event, which has a special theme.
To encourage someone to be a vegetarian or to live a vegetarian lifestyle is I would first encourage myself to be a vegetarian and to eat vegetable dishes.
I will start with myself by eating more vegetables and fruits. And
A change within ourselves would mean greater for others. It may be small, but if it's meant for greater good, it's a meaningful change.
Young people are leading young people to care for the earth and for themselves by speeding up the embrace of a vegetarian diet.
In Indonesia, Madalena moved from Medan to Jakarta so her son could attend a Xizhi school. She also voluntarily accompanied her children as they grew, bringing Xizhi's humanities into her family and more happiness into her life.
She can be considered as a dying mother at the school or an energetic and caring volunteer at a nursing home. Actually, she is a housewife as Magdalena lives a fulfilling and busy life.
Mendengar kata perundungan master yang mengatakan,
Don't underestimate yourself. People have infinite possibilities. This Xizhi aphorism makes me confident to participate in various activities.
Because she watched Diet TV, she was able to get to know Tzu Chi. Her children were also her biggest motivation as she decided to move from Medan to Jakarta in order for her son to go to Tzu Chi school. Her husband also fully supported her.
I supported her because I can go back and forth. And the most important reason is that I believe in Tzu Chi. I also agree with the master's philosophy.
After deciding to go vegetarian, her little girl became a vegetarian baby, leading the whole family to go meatless together.
Mom asked me to try to be a vegetarian, and because I think it's a good thing, I'll continue to be a vegetarian.
As his mother seeks to do good, the whole family walks together in harmony, bringing them all more happiness and joy.
This year, due to COVID, Kunshan Tzu Chi volunteers are hosting smaller winter aid events. They merely invited 27 sanitation workers to Tzu Chi office to receive gifts for the Lunar New Year and visited 84 households to provide care.
以前走在大街上就是没有家，因为你们来我家以后了，我终于了，我心里就是我有家人了，我就这种想法。
Wan Chong, who is 39, is originally from Guizhou. She moved to Kunshan 23 years ago for work. Her husband has chronic kidney disease, which worsened into uremia. After 3 major surgeries, his condition stabilized.
以前的心情全是仇恨。
I used to be filled with hatred, but now the hate is gone and I'm just filled with warmth and love. I want to do something to help others too.
做一点我能做的事情。
Last January, Wan met Tzu Chi volunteers by chance, and they took her to work on the dye farm in Kunshan, which helped her find life's motivation again and has given her the feel of family once more.
以前没有到你们那里去的时候，心里过得。
Before I went to your place, I felt especially stressed out. But now I go to the farm to do work, and it is a release for me. It's like I've found my home.
As it's the end of the lunar year, Kunshan Tzu Chi volunteers hosts many events to shower the disadvantaged with love. It's mostly done through personal visits to reduce crowd gathering. But since sanitation workers keep to different hours, their event is still held at the office to make it easier for picking up items. Xu Zhiju brought her bamboo coin bank to donate, as she says she's been receiving Tzu Chi's help for the past 5 years and wishes to be a contributing member of society from now on.
You see, we have plenty to eat, and there are those out there who don't, or those who don't have enough clothes to wear. If we just save a little each day, donate a little, then everyone is happy.
Taking the presents from Tzu Chi home, the sanitation workers need to return to their work posts, but they will be forever grateful for the love they have received today.
In China, Fujian's Shuntan County, Tzu Chi Foundation built Da'ai Village after the floods in 2005, 2010, and 2019. Recently, local Tzu Chi volunteers went there to send winter supplies to 82 impoverished families, wishing them a good year.
现在的传染病，你们这样子来，各家各户送，就是很辛苦，这很不想扛哦。
Although the visit was made last year in August, Hong Shuing knew Tzu Chi as of knowing an old friend. Upon meeting, conversations went on. Hong Shuing also received authentic Fujian supplies from volunteers.
这是意思是我们全家大家庭啊。
那这一份心意有没有感觉到一种家乡的味道？
那当然，这个家乡味道就是非常很甜美的味道吧。
Last visit, Ms. Hong just finished her surgery for pancreatic cancer. Now, as her physical conditions recovers, volunteers arrived to send in care.
You gave me so much, you really care for me. Last time when they came to see me, I was very excited, and this time more people came. I'm very moved.
42-year-old Mr. Huang was injured at work in 2006 as he stayed in bed paralyzed. Originally, his world was filled with a ceiling and a bed, but after the volunteers arrived, he became outgoing and positive.
其实你大可以躺着，为什么你还要陪着我们这样坐着？
这个是礼仪。你们大老远来看我们，关心我们，应该做的。
Volunteers joked about if instead of supplies, money were given to Mr. Huang, would he be happier this way? The following answer surprised everyone.
This blanket is useful and money can be spent quickly. Money also can buy the sincerity from you, so the things you have given to me are the best.
Volunteers paid visits to each household, bringing warmth to the village as the quiet village became lively again.
其实我们花的钱不多，我们用的力气不多，但是能够给别人带来欢乐、带来温暖，这是我来慈济最爱做的事情。我感觉我很欢喜。
Tzu Chi volunteers in Dongguan City continue to deliver love in winter. A couple of care recipients both suffer from cancers. Despite that, they save cones in bamboo compound every day and donate it to Tzu Chi. Tzu Chi volunteers also went to care a high school student with both parents passed away.
这个繁体字，那师傅教你来，第一个字是什么？大灾。大灾。
Afeng, whose parents have passed away, is a bit slow in learning and nearsighted. As he reads, the volunteers seize the opportunity to help him learn.
来到广东阿峰家啊，来。
Volunteers also give out red envelopes of blessing and wisdom, rice and noodles for Afeng and his grandfather to have a good new year. In addition, they sew the clothes to keep warm.
他们都很高兴，很热情。
They are very happy and passionate. We have formed a bonding, as Tzu Chi volunteers have been accompanying them. We are like family.
Volunteers also encourage people to do good deeds. The couple who have cancer has been donating 1 renminbi a day for 13 months.
You can pour this. Yes, this is great. Thank you for your love. Good things will happen to families who do good deeds.
So the volunteers divide into several teams to deliver love in the winter in Zhongtang town.
我刚刚抬的那些米有40斤，也有点重。
The rice I carried weighed 20 kilograms. It's a bit heavy, but we're delivering warmth and blessings. I hope that I can participate in all activities like this one.
In Taiwan, food safety continues to be a concern, with many seeking a way to improve through technological controls. This is especially true as rotopamine in food will soon come to Taiwan, leading many to develop a trustworthy food safety certification.
Regarding fertilizer, for Muslims, they cannot consume anything that has anything to do with pigs. So I'll specially photograph this for my consumers to see. This will be uploaded to our link. I'll then click my resume here and it'll be uploaded.
Enter the date and time, and uploading a record of each step to the back end is all part of this blockchain technology.
Yes, this is the one I uploaded just now. Everyone knows that it's organic. However, when I want to let consumers know my level of care, I'll specially use what type of fertilizer. This is to let the consumer know that why this bag of rice costs $9.
The tractor enters the field to spread fertilizer and turn the soil in this organic field, preparing for the first rice cultivation in 2021. This reporter has been invited by the farmer to join him on the tractor.
刚好这个身材适合你的车子，不太适合我。OK， 然后我就把它补上去画面。你看从这里。
Look at the fertilizer from here. One can even see the fertilizer introduced. The vehicle is here, and you can see a lot of buckets. Then you can use your photo of the land and then choose it and upload it. After a while, there will be a link.
Different from the traditional centralized data storage, blockchain uses a decentralized storage method. After uploading an information block, each record will be synchronized and stored in a different account. Taking Wei's field data as an example, after each photo is uploaded to the block, with nodes including technology companies, Wei Rating, rice mills, etc., each will receive this information simultaneously.
If I'm going to modify data today, I'll encounter difficulties because first of all, our data is irreversible. The software on our computer means that you cannot go back and modify things because it has already been stored. Blockchain means that as long as you have the information to update, B and C will check. Assuming that you are an unscrupulous manufacturer and you want to secretly change this information, you need to notify others first.
Wei Reiting was the first young farmer who started using blockchain in Xizhi. He participated in an experimental project of a technology company which tailored blockchain for organic rice, which was very successful.
Because we are a distributed database that cannot be tampered with, at the beginning, we feel that your information must be correct. So we need to use some IoT instruments which can upload the data and ensure that our information is not artificially modified. This is an IoT device. When they release the water, they'll insert the thing into the field, and then it can transmit data to our blockchain at the same time.
Organic rice is a verification system of an impartial third party. There are 15 verification agencies in total. These verification procedures include document review, on-site audits, and product sampling inspections.
After the rice is harvested, it will be turned into this package of ripe rice and delivered to consumers. In fact, there are many links with middlemen. For example, when the rice grains are sent to a rice mill like this, it also needs to undergo a safety check. Various procedures including shelling, but the details may not be so clear to consumers.
Organic planting actually depends on the process of planting and the results of the final inspection. In fact, before harvesting, here you see, this is a quick inspection of the pesticide residues done by our township office for samples in the field. Every farmer in Xizhi must undergo this action.
The warehouse for organic rice must be separated from the usual planting of rice. The same is true for shelling into brown rice.
这个，整个包装就是很完整，那整个摸起来就是硬硬的。
这个区块链的 QR code。
对对对，那这个就是清真认证的。
In addition to the halal certification, Wei Reiting also obtained the organic rice certification from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
I gave them many of my domestic certificates, and they didn't look at this thing. So I sent all the blockchain data with the SGS International Inspection over. 3 months after we got the certification, we started sending rice over to Southern California.
With help from blockchain technology, Wei Reiting's Xizhi rice was not only accepted by American consumers but also entered the Muslim market and has become part of Taiwan's diplomacy, was even enjoyed by the Vatican. The application of technology to the production and sales of crops is now benefiting from this amazing blockchain technology.
A Tzu Chi cooperative partner, YMCA in Alhambra, California, continues to provide childcare during the pandemic so the frontline healthcare workers and police can work with peace of mind. We'll leave you with these images. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.